Hi again, everybody. Janet Steiner here with the Fox Island Magazine. And as you know, for the last several weeks, we've been doing kind of some little mini interview chats with awesome local business owners. And you guys knew this was coming. Anyone that knows me and knows this person affiliated with the Fox Island Magazine knew this was coming. I'm super excited to be chatting today with the owner of Hushed Revelry Photography and Hey Darlin, the shop. We're going to hear all about some of that stuff in a minute. But I'd love to introduce you to Paige Wells, a close friend of mine, a sweetheart, accomplice in lots of shenanigans, and also the lead photographer for the magazine. So, hi Paige. Hey, cheers.
Hi, cheers everybody. Happy Saturday, which I don't know if you're posting this on Saturday, but
I might.
Anyway.
So tell us a little bit about you and your photography business, your passion for that.
I'll try to keep the story short. Basically, I was in pediatric nursing over 10 years and traveled the country, was a travel nurse, and landed here in Washington. And after having kids, decided I really wanted to be at home with them because we don't have any family out here. And of course, Christopher's job takes him all over the world, really. And I needed some flexibility and had always been into photography. And I see a little photo bomber back there.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Maddie.
They're all around.
Of course, mine are here somewhere too. So yeah, I basically had always had a background in like photography and kind of as a hobby, was doing a lot more like photo journaling along my in my travels.
Mm-hmm.
And so after deciding to stay at home, it turns out I'm a workaholic and can't really do that. And then started taking a lot more photos, and before I knew it, the photography business just had become a business out of nowhere. And of course, when I moved to Fox Island, I started getting the magazine, and I was like, oh, I really want to be a part of this, and reached out to, of course, Janet to talk about what that would look like. And here we are. How many years later? It's
oh gosh,
crazy.
5 or something.
Yeah,
quite a lot. I'm so glad you did, because we instantly hit it off, and we just love your photos in the magazine, and they're just spectacular. So thank you so much. I feel very blessed to have met you.
And I feel very fortunate for the other people that fill in for me too. You know, when I get like the flu. Lisa is one of them. There's lots of people that have done a lot of great work too.
Absolutely. Good point. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to us, right now, quarantine, COVID-19. First, let's get personal. Okay, so like, how are you doing with family? Is the husband still alive? The kids? I mean, how are you doing? I know you're drinking.
Oh yeah, daily. I can admit that. No, I mean, we are just like everybody else, just trying to hang in and keep sane. I will say that I feel personally like I'm failing at school, just trying to juggle, everything. Like you kind of mentioned, Brianne and I opened up Hey Darlin, the shop, about a week before all of this hit. And we had already really hit the ground running because it kind of got dropped in our lap in short notice too. And then of course, keeping up with the photography, I would be going into my busiest season right now, kind of spring into summer. And obviously I'm limited with what I can do, but people are still needing photos. And so yeah, it's just juggling all of it and fun times. Lots of late nights.
Yeah,
lots of late nights.
The homework and all those feelings of, are we doing enough and all of that. It's hard. And I know there's so many of us feeling the same way, especially trying to still, run business and, keep things going on that end. So I get it. Where, like right now, can you talk a little bit about your porch trips and any other, like some kind of creative things that you're doing in ways that people could either utilize you as a photographer or get your work?
Absolutely. I would say at the beginning of quarantine, the first thought that came to my mind when we pretty much were like, you can't do anything and you can't go out, just stay at home. I thought I had to come up with something for people, I guess, to be creative with and have something fun to do and kind of push you through. So my first thing was creating a photography challenge that was a 30-day challenge. And it's a lot harder than people think. And so I knew I had to give some incentive and just really to encourage people to keep going and plugging along. So each day had a theme, and you took a picture of what that means to you, especially in quarantine, to kind of capture, this is history in the making. And so why not capture what your life kind of looks like right now? Because I think when we look back on it, it'll be so significant and very personal. So that was a lot of fun. Everybody did a fabulous job. And if you participated fully with all the rules, you got a photo book created by me mailed to you. So that was fun. And then, of course, I think everybody had so much fun with it. They were like, let's do another one. What else could we do? And I was inspired by a couple of other businesses that were basically, Brad Gal's shop is creating t-shirts with rainbows on them, and 100% of that profit goes to helping local families buy groceries with kids in need and stuff. So I thought, let's incorporate some of that with the next challenge and supporting that fundraiser. So we did that and did a drawing, and then of course everybody that completed it and won got one of those t-shirts, and just that concept of spreading rainbows and as much positivity as we can. And then you had asked about the portraits. So really how that kind of started, there's a front porch project that's going on nationwide. And I thought, I really want to offer that. What were you going to say?
No, I said it's kind of a movement if people are.
Yeah, absolutely. Capturing yourselves, just obviously we want to keep everybody safe, and we're not trying to get up close and personal. And we did one of them for the magazine, for one of the covers that'll be coming up. But it's a great way to capture your family in this time and stay safe, and kind of keep my business going as well. And that transitioned into a local mortgage company reaching out to me to do it for seniors, specifically for their clients. And so even though I'm doing it with them and we've teamed up, it's RPM Mortgage, Kyle's team, I'm happy to do that for anybody that wants to celebrate their senior or graduate, really.
Yeah. So no, that's awesome. So right now people can contact you if they want those class of 2020, senior photos.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
We'll make sure and put all your contact info in the post too. That's awesome. And then real quick, I think we talked, we're going to do a future post with an interview about your shop called Hey Darlin, the shop, with you and your business partner, Dan. But can you tell us just a little bit about, you can get some of your pieces there, your photography, correct? Okay.
Correct. Actually, some of the ones that are hanging up here, I have smaller versions of kind of my fine art in the store. So that's obviously available to people as well through the shop.
Awesome. So if anyone needs a gift for someone's birthday, or just something out of kindness or something like that, or for themselves, to pamper themselves.
Lifting someone's spirits. Just a little token. Right now it's so hard on everybody, and we can talk more about it with Brianne, but we do have a weekly celebration bag, just because we were we've got to count down and celebrate each week that we are surviving this this new normal.
Absolutely. Now more than ever, those acts of kindness are so important. There's just a lot of people in different situations, different levels of whether it's pain or frustration or anything like that. So it's super important for all of us to reach out, and whether it's a gift or a text or a phone call or whatever.
Absolutely.
Connect with people. So hey, I want to finish with a couple of funny things, but can you? I I told you I was going to ask this. Can you tell us anything maybe that most people don't know about you? A silly hidden talent, or maybe a most embarrassing moment or something. I know you've got some doozies, I'm sure.
Oh,
In
goodness.
fact, I know of a lot of them.
What is one of your favorites?
I don't want to be the one to get in trouble.
Oh, goodness. Well, obviously, I'm not from here. I am from Tennessee and born and raised, and really couldn't, but I mean, this is home, and I've been here since, well, in Washington since 2007. I think one of the funny things, I guess, about me right now that a lot of people don't realize is I'm the one that with the mural in town.
Oh yeah.
That everybody's talking about on Town Talk.
Yes, if you guys haven't seen it, if you haven't driven through the Finholm district of Gig Harbor and seen her beautiful mural that was done by local artist.
She is up in Seattle. Josephine Rice is her name, and there's all kinds of, I can give you some of the info to share as well about her. She's really awesome, and I think you guys know I love supporting artists of all kinds, and had been planning this project for a few years actually, and so it just ironically happened during this time, which I think was great because it's very uplifting for most, what I'm hearing and can like see and talk to everybody walking by. But as far as like, oh my gosh, hidden talent, I don't know. I can crochet and make a cocktail, and I'm not a good cook. I don't know.
Well, you have many talents, but I will tell one thing that is, if you have one thing about Paige is if you have a couple of drinks with her, her Southern drawl definitely comes out, right, y'all?
Yeah. I get told that it's if I am drinking, mad, or around my family.
Or around
it really comes
I
out.
use those options. Too funny.
Yeah.
Awesome. We got another co-host here.
Oh yes.
Well,
the best time.
I can't wait until I can see you in person again and give you a big hug and hang out like we used to all the time. And again, thank you so much for all of your work on the Fox Island magazine, and for sharing your story with us today.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And enjoy the rest of your day. All right.
You too. Bye.
Bye.